face you.
Welcome to the Bushido Gang. What's up, guys? It's AttackonSamurott, and welcome to another Pokemon Showdown live for you guys. We got a DPP Showdown live for y'all. Now, this was actually supposed to be up for Wednesday, but not gonna lie, wasn't really feeling DPP. So yeah. I got this team right here that I picked up from the forums by this guy named SFG. So this team right here functions around a Calm Mind Suicune. Has some other really cool stuff as well, like Scarf Latias and an all-purpose Tar. And it's got a lead Jirachi. That's a pretty interesting EV spread. So before we get started, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord Bushido Gang, and subscribe for some more content on the channel. Also follow me on my Pokeamino and check out my Smoke Guard profile. All those links will be down in the description. So if you would like to skip the team builder, it will be at the top of the description. So we got Jirachi, we got Skarm, we got Loom, we got Coon, we got Tar, and we got Lottie. So Jirachi's gonna be the lead, rocking Stealth Rock, Iron Head, Fire Punch, and Thunder. So rocks are great because that can help with the flying types like Dragonite and Gyarados, which are very common on a lot of offensive teams. We have Iron Head to just chip things down and also weaken Tar as well. We have Fire Punch, which is going to be there to catch Fortress and also there for Skarmory as well, get the chip on them, and just like covers a lot of the steel types in general. And also we have a pretty good chance to burn because of Serene Grace. And then we have Thunder. Thunder is going to be the way to paralyze things and just, do our para-flinching strategy with Jirachi. That is pretty, annoying, but yeah, that's Jirachi. Then we have Skarm. So Skarm's going to be the spiker. His job is to spike down and wear things down that are grounded. We have Brave Bird, which is going to be there for like Breloom and also there for fighting types in general, and just to get chip on things anyway. And then we have Whirlwind to phase things around. So with the spikes plus rocks, my opponent is not going to appreciate getting worn down by that, especially with sand as well being added on. That's going to be a lot of damage coming off those hazards and the sand. Then we have Loom. So Loom is going to be rocking a Sub-Spore set. So it's got Subs, Focus Punch, Spore, and then Seed Bomb. So what we do is that we Spore whatever comes in with Loom. Then we can sub behind that. Then we can sub up on that Sletmon, or on the switch in. Then we can Focus Punch whatever comes in. We have Seed Bomb as well, which is gonna be there for the bulky waters again, stuff like Suicune, stuff like Gyarados as well. We can chip that down for quite a bit, and even Pert as well. So yeah. Then we have Suicune. So Suicune's gonna be the defensive wall on the team, and also gonna be like a Calm Mind sweeper as well. So this mon can be pretty dangerous in the late game, especially when the electric type / its answers are checked. So once they're out the way, then Suicune's pretty much free to do what he needs to do. So after a Calm Mind, we can just sweep through teams pretty well. We have the Rest Talk as well to keep Suicune healthy. And then with the Sleep Talk, we could potentially get a Surf or even a Calm Mind on whatever the mon is. Then we have Tar. So Tar is going to be the all-purpose Tar with Crunch, Stone Edge, Pursuit, and Fire Blast. So it's got the Lumberry, which is meant to absorb like a sleep potentially from Breloom. Or anything else. Also, Suicune is kind of a Breloom check due to the fact that it can absorb sleep, and then sleep talk it off. But it kind of depends on the situation that we're in. But yeah, going back to T-Tar, this mon is kind of meant to absorb like a status and then be able to hit off a mon. So for example, if we get burned by a Rotom, we could just crunch it. We have Stone Edge, which is going to be there for the flyers. We have Pursuit to catch switch in. So again, if Gengar comes in, we could Pursuit it, and also same with Rotom as well. And then we have Fire Blast, which is going to be there to capitalize on the grasses. So again, like I said with Breloom, if we get Spored, we're going to Fire Blast it right off bat. Then we have Lottie. Lottie's going to be a, what happened to the music? Oh, it didn't even lock. Okay. So as I was saying, Latias is going to be the Choice Scarf Mon with Draco, Healing Wish, Thunderbolt, and Trick. Also, I'm going to skip this. Go to that one. But yeah, with Trick, we can lock him on into a move, and that'll allow Suicune to set up or even Breloom. Thunderbolt's going to be there for the waters, and also we could be able to knock out DD Gyarados as well. And Healing Wish is great because, again, that allows us to bring back a mana full. And Draco just covers everything in the meta. So, without further ado, let's dive in and get some games. Also, let me see if my thing is locked in. Okay, it should be. Alright, so let's get some games going. How are y'all doing, by the way? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing pretty alright for now anyway. Early in the morning, it was not that great of a morning, as I'm recording a Saturday, by the way. But it was not that great of a morning for me, or the rest of my family, because of my grandma. She was just, you know, kind of doing her thing, and it just didn't go well. So yeah, I know that doesn't make too much sense, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. It didn't really go that well. But everything's calmed down now, so I'm in a better mood to record. Anyways, hopefully we get a game. The ladder seemed to have like some people on there, so maybe, yeah, there's a lot of people playing, so we should find somebody soon. Granted, they might be lower than us, but it's okay. But yeah, there was a team I wanted to use last time, there was a team I wanted to use this time. Instead of using this team here, this one I picked up, I actually wanted to use this team right here that I built around Celebi, but it just didn't work out for me, so I just decided not to go with it. Lead Ape, you're probably gonna be Rocks or probably Scarfed. I've never seen Lead Ape, so I'm assuming it is gonna be a Sash one. So if you do go for Rocks, which you should do, but I'm not gonna risk shit. I'm not gonna risk anything, but you should be rocking. Fake out. Okay, so here comes the Rocks right now. At least we get to break the Sash. But yeah, I have to surf here as he goes for Rocks, because that just makes the most sense to me. I don't think he'd go for like grass or anything. Like if it's lead Ape, it's got to be Rocks. Yeah, exactly. So it's probably gonna be like Endeavor or something. Which if it is, that's gonna be really, really bad. But I don't really have much other option, so I'll just surf here. Okay, never mind, it's not. So what comes in here? Probably gonna be like a DD user. So maybe Gyarados. Oh, Rose ready to sleep me. Okay. Or T-Spike actually. So what I could do, I mean, I know I want Rocks though. Actually, what I could do is, I don't want to go. All right, whatever. I'm just gonna have to let this happen. Okay, he leaves. Oh, that's really bad. I didn't think he'd do that. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna get the sand up and then rock up. Or I mean, well, I can't rock up now, but I'll Pursuit. They might just sleep. Okay, they did go for that. Cool. We pretty much kill it. Scissors in here. We're gonna Fire Blast it. I have to. Don't superpower me. Good. That's dead. We can get up Rocks potentially, so I'm gonna try and get those up as soon as I can. There's definitely a Dragonite here. Like it's some DD setter here. The fact his team is just very offensive. So if this thing sleeps for me, or probably goes for like HP Fire, then fine. But they probably will go for like HP Fire. Or Leaf Storm. I'll just go on Jirachi. But the fact they hard switch, I think they might be Specs. No, they weren't. They weren't. They weren't Specs at all. And here it is. We have to go Lottie on the DD and then Thunderbolt this. So we Thunderbolt and kill this. It's probably a Tar. There's definitely a Tar. Oh, there's not. Okay. So if Tar comes in, then fine. Starmie is gonna die as well. Or get very close. Oh, it just died to a crit. Well, that sucks. And Dusknoir. This is a very weird team. I don't know what to expect. I guess you Trick Room and then just, I don't know what you do. I mean, I'm just gonna go Rachi, fuck it, and just see what you do. You probably just Trick here, or Trick Room. Ice Punch. Okay, that does nothing. We're just gonna Iron Head down. Quake. That doesn't do very much either. Man, Dusknoir is very weak. This mon is very weak. Yeah, I just wanted to do this just to see what else he'd do, but yeah. Okay, so I think we can just kill this down with a Crunch, and that should be the game. And again, like I said, if he burns me, it doesn't matter. So GG. And that is too much as well. So yeah. Nice. I mean, that crit definitely mattered on Starmie. I think Starmie would have lived it, but if I did get my Rocks up, this would have been a little bit easier. But again, I had no idea what to expect on that Rosary. Also, I did not think that Suicune would die like that, but I guess he might have been like timid, max special attack, max speed. I mean, that makes the most sense, you know. That just makes the most sense. I probably shouldn't have played like that. But again, I was okay to let Suicune go to sleep if he did go for it. Because I don't know, in my head, I was thinking that, oh, he's going to go for the sleep powder. Because that's usually what Rosary does. But, I don't know. I think in a play like that, he probably should just let me. But it's fine. We'll get another game going. Overall, the team's doing alright. But yeah. So when it comes to team building and DPP for me, like, I don't really know what I want to build around. I mean, like, okay, well, what I mean to say is that, like, I don't know the tier enough that I feel comfortable in building my own teams well. Like, I made a couple teams in the past that I think were okay, but, or I mean, like, yeah, I made a couple teams, like, so far that I felt like were okay, but, I think I could have done better with them, you know? Like, for example, let me go back to one of these teams. I think it was this team right here. This is the team I used, like, a while back. This team was very fun. But I don't know if I would want to use it again. Just because I feel like it's still very weak. But the Double Dragon does work, though. So, I don't know. But all I gotta say is that, like, I feel like I'm really bad at team building in DPP. So, I think what I need to do is play more in this metagame and have a better, like, mindset about it. So, we're probably gonna rock up here. Blitz, okay, so we break the sash if it had one, and rocks are going up, so it's fine. Man, what's up with this lead ape? like why am I seeing lead ape right now? Jeez. I mean, it's not like it's a bad lead, but I'm just so used to seeing like lead meta, lead Skarm, or even like a lead Tar, or a lead Azelf. But this is interesting. I don't mind it though. It just means free Suicune. Okay, you're gonna Thunderbolt me. So, I could go Tar, but actually, I'm gonna go Rachi. Rachi can take the hit pretty well. Why would you pump there? I'm gonna Thunder. Yeah, we're gonna Thunder that, and this will drop or get very low. Okay, cool. And now what we can do is rock up here, cause actually, I'm gonna Iron Head. Fuck it. I probably should have went for the rocks, but I'd rather just go for this. So, okay, Flygon's gonna get messed up. Now we go Skarmory, and then we just spike down. Actually, no, I'm gonna Brave Bird on the switch in. Cause they should Quake here. Yeah, now we just Brave Bird. I would spike, I really would do it, but the ape or the Starmie just seems too easy, and he's just gonna leave too. So, yeah, unless he just like, I mean, he's probably gonna come back though. But yeah, SFG's like Jirachi. That's such a weird set. like it works well, but like its special attack isn't bad though, so it could actually take advantage of Thunder just because like it's a flat 100. So like I don't know how to describe it, but it seems like Rachi is okay with being how it is, or I mean is okay with being like a mixed kind of variant like this, even though it has no special attack investment. So I find that interesting, but I'm pretty sure he only has that just, again, like I mentioned already, just to paralyze things and have an easier time in, like, para-flinching. But he could just put Body Slam on that, so I don't know. I don't know why he did it, but I guess it was for the waters, as waters kind of do mess this team up. Like, opposing Suicune can be an issue for this team, though. Like, I think the only way to deal with opposing Suicune would be to trick it. Or to, like, yeah, it would probably be to trick it. That's the best thing you have. But yeah, that dude left. Again, I don't blame him. I wouldn't blame him for that. But yeah, we're gonna go for another game and see what we can get. Alright, so we have a lead meta. We're just gonna go for the rocks here first, as they'll probably go for rocks as well. So let's see. They do go for rocks. We're gonna fire punch this and break its sash. Just to get some chip on this thing. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't think I mentioned it, but Dochiro has been banned from okay, we're gonna go into you on the Shadow Ball or Thunderbolt, then we're gonna pursuit you. I don't think you burned me. Oh, you tricked. Well, that's ass. That's very ass. We're gonna pursuit here. In case you switch, which you should switch. If you're a trick on this, I don't think you have Will-O-Wisp, but you probably do. And that trick is so ass. Fuck, man. I'm still gonna keep pursuing, but it's fine. Getting rid of this thing is what I need, so I'm okay with this. Thunderbolt, that's gonna die now. It's not gonna die yet. I mean, it should drop now, so there we go. We get rid of it, and I could just save Tar as a fodder. So, I'm gonna go into you and then spike down. As you probably go for what? U-turn? Yeah, U-turn. Okay. So here comes Metagross again. Or probably like maybe a Mag? No, Mag wouldn't make sense. Yeah, I was trying to say that that Dodrio got banned recently. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of teams that are gonna be like kind of like this, and also a lot of Heatrans. So personally, what I think about Dodrio being banned, I mean, I think it's a pretty healthy thing. But at the same time, it was something I didn't really expect. But the more people play this metagame, the more it changes. So I guess there's that. Because I mean, you did have like the rise of Clefable, and also you do have like Latias being back here too. Even though that's been like a year now since it's been back in DPP OU, and so far it's been a pretty good. But yeah, you're probably just gonna spin here. We're just gonna Brave Bird, yeah. And we'll sack. I'll sack you. Actually, yeah, I think I have to sack it. Or Thunderbolt. I don't think we take it. Yeah, we're not gonna take it. I'll just sack T-Tar. Are you? Oh my fucking god. Okay. I'm just gonna Thunder. You can't really do much to me. Actually, I'm gonna rock up here anyway. See what you do. Flygon. Okay, so here comes the Yui again. I'm just gonna stay in here and just Iron Hit on Yui. Yeah. Alright, so now Starmie's gonna come back in, or probably Meta could come in. I can see Meta coming in. But like I said, if this comes in, then fine. And he just really dipped. I mean, look, man. Look, it was kind of obvious. I'm not even gonna cap. It was kind of obvious you were gonna U-turn there. Like I don't want to be that guy, but I mean, I guess I was being that guy. He was gonna switch, and he really U-turned out the game. Can't blame him though. I can't. But yeah, Dodrio just kind of like, what's the word? It really limited team building, because every time something would come in, like for example, let's say for example with this Flygon here, right? Say that he U-turned there and he went Doug, I would have died. That would have been that. My Jirachi would have died if he had a Doug here on this team. Then I would have a harder time dealing with these two, and I would have had to try to like pressure him potentially with either Suicune or even Lottie, and that would have been a hard task because he would have had like a meta, because probably this meta had Boom, and also he could Thunderbolt through me as well with the Starmie. So if he had it, which I don't think he did the way he's been playing it, because the fact he switched out, like, because the fact he recovered on my Skarmory meant he actually didn't have Thunderbolt on this. But at least that's what I'm assuming. But I don't think he had Thunderbolt. He probably had like Hydro Pump and then like Psychic or Ice Beam. But yeah. Again, in this position, if he had Doug, I would have died. Like, it would have been that. It would have been a wrap. Jirachi would have died here. But yeah, it just really hinders a lot of team building, because once that Mon comes in, it can just pick off Mon so quickly. Like, you Quake it, or I mean, you Quake the Steel, and then you have something else in the back to clean up. It just really makes games a lot harder. And also, there's another thing, is that the fact it can trap other Mons besides like the Steel types. It could also trap stuff like Breloom with Aerial Ace. It could also trap it could also Pursuit trap as well, since it does get Pursuit. So it just really limited a lot of teams. So yeah, that's kind of the reason why that Mon had to go. It was just too good at its job. So now it's been banned from Gen 4 all the way up to Gen 8. So that's crazy. I mean, I foresee the same thing happening in Gen 9. Like, honestly, I think at this point, the Smogon console should just ban Arena Trap in general. Like there's really no point in redoing it. Or I mean, in testing it every time a new generation comes out, because it's going to be the same result. And with more abusers being introduced into the metagame, it just makes Dodrio's job even easier. so I hope you guys are understanding, but it's just going to be a never-ending cycle with Dodrio. I don't think it's ever going to end. But seriously, if the Mon always comes back every generation and they still test it, like, it just seems redundant to me at this point. But again, like I said, personally for me, I think it's healthy that Dodrio's gone, but I don't know. It's still pretty weird to me. It's still pretty weird. I don't see that Mon getting banned in ADV though. That's never gonna happen, because ADV has a lot less abusers than the current generation, or I mean than the future generations. Just because like You don't have like let me go back to Gen 3 real quick. Let's go to Gen 3 team right here. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, I guess something like, let me find a good team or a good example of a team. I'm gonna, like, I know I have my teams here, but I want to look at, like, okay, this team that Linear made. Dodrio's job is to trap Celebi. That way, these guys up here can do what they need to do. Since this team is mostly, like, fully special attackers. But Dodrio, actually, this is probably a bad example or a bad, like, explanation. I don't know. Maybe I should do a more in-depth video about Dodrio. I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, like ADV has a lot less abusers than this current generation, or than Gen 4 or and above. Like, it just has a lot less abusers, so they can't really benefit off of Dodrio that well. Anyways, we have a lead Machamp. I'm gonna Iron Head this first just to break the sash, then I'm gonna get up rocks. Okay, well, I guess we're not gonna get up rocks. I mean, I'm still gonna try, but well, there we go. There we go. That's cool. We're just gonna Draco anyway. I mean, I know Tar's gonna come in. Alright, so you just threw it out. Good. Here comes Tar. Probably rock up. Those rocks would have been nice. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Are you gonna just curse here? Yeah, I'm gonna spore you. So we'll spore this thing, and then we can just sub on whatever comes into. So we could just sub here, Bronze Song, and we just punch this thing. He'll get up rocks, just whatever. This could be Trick Room actually. Well, rocks are down, and we just punch again. All right, HP. What the fuck? HP flying? Scizor. I'm gonna go on to you and then spike down, because you can't do much to me besides SD. Okay, it's like Bandit or something. Rotom. Okay. Well, I still have Tar. But I'm gonna go on the Lottie first, because you should go for the Thunderbolt. What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna trick this thing. Oh, it had a... What the fuck? It just... Are you serious? Okay, well, whatever. That's a little annoying, but it's fine. And he misses too. We're gonna sub here too. Then we just focus punch again. Or, what's the way out? I guess I'll just seed bomb it. Wait, what? Oh, it's slow as shit. Okay. Okay. Well, Lottie. Okay, I'm gonna go with you and then spike. Don't Thunderbolt. Just go for like Draco again, because we could take 2 at least. Pretty sure we could take 2, but I'm gonna at least get 1 spike down before we die. Rotom. Okay. Thunder's coming back, so Lottie's gonna die to the Thunder, I think. Thunder did how much to my Lottie? Did 24. I mean, I guess I could let this go. Also, the fact that Loom is actually faster than this, that means that my Tar might be faster than this, which means I can Fire Blast it and kill it. So, and if he's Banded, I don't think we die. So, yeah, I can let this go. Or, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to go Loom. On the, or do you Shadow... Oh, you did Shadow Ball. Well, that's actually better for me. I'm going to go in you and then Pursuit you. Alright, so we Pursuit this thing. And we kill it, so I'll take this Mon. Alright, so that's dead. And Draco's gonna come down. We can still take the hit. And I'll just spike down. Or do you Surf? Damn. Fuck. That's fine. We have this. So now what we do is just Calm Mind on this. This is nothing. Actually, I'll just Surf back. Because 2 Surfs should be enough to deal with that Scizor too. Yeah. That should be. But you should go for the superpower or just Yui. What to do? I can just Surf anyway. Okay, we don't kill it though, but he dies, which is good. Snorlax should come back in, but if Lottie comes in, I'll just sack Skarmory. Then I go Tar and then I Pursuit you. Alright. Now we suit. Actually, I can just crunch. I can just crunch here. Alright, cool. Scissor's dead. And now we can just Stone Edge. And that's the game. So cool. GG. Alright. I'll get like one more game. And then I'll probably call it that for the live. So some pretty quick games, but again, these guys aren't really like high enough. So we're kind of just fighting people that are pretty low. This guy has a lead as of, and they're 1442. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is Iron Head first because I want to break the sash, and then I'm gonna get my rocks up here. So let's see. He does miss. That sucks. Now what we can do is Pursuit this. So I think I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna do it. We don't die to the hit, but we can go Tar afterwards. Let's do it anyway. He boomed. That's very ass. Okay, so I have to find the abuser. Who's gonna abuse this? Wow, that's actually kind of messed up. But who's gonna actually take advantage of this? They boom there, which means they have to go into a sweeper. So their sweeper could either be Dragonite, Gyarados, or even like, well, I mean, there's multiple sweepers in DPP. But usually Azelf usually Azelf has something like a Dragonite behind it, or maybe even like a Scarftran. So I think the best option is Suicune, since you can cover all three of those. Not really Dragonite that much, depending on the set, of course. Gyarados I can't really handle. Tar, Suicune can handle Tar, but I don't think Tar's gonna come in. I don't think there's even a Tar on this team. I'd be like a Scarf, maybe Scarf Flygon. I'm going Skarmory. Scissor. Okay, I'm fine with that. We can just phase this. Actually, I'm gonna Spike. I'll Spike first. I doubt you have like a Mag, so the Yui don't have a Mag. Ape. Okay, Ape, that's fine. We go Suicune here, since we can take the hit. And let's see what you do. Nasty. Oh fuck. I'm going Lottie on the Grass Knot. And now I just Draco here. Alright, now we get a Draco. Scizor. It must be Pursuit, which is why he's okay with this. Oh, we need to get that kill. Come on. Oh, fuck. Well, it's still fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's not terrible either. Technically, I could just sit up right now with Suicune, so I'm going to do that right now. I'm just going to Calm Mind in his face. Rotom. Okay. So Thunderbolt's going to come down or probably Trick. I don't really want Breloom to catch the Trick, but Thunderbolt seems like the most likely option. Am I okay with targeting Tricked? I think I am, but I don't know. I really wish that Draco killed, but he was max HP on that. Well, what I could do is
the Ultimate Home Championship. Watch now, only on YouTube.
Sorry about that. Sorry I went quiet. My mom was in the room. So, this ape is gonna die soon. What's the way out? I'll go you and bait. So I'll just bait this. I mean, he probably won't take the bait. He'll probably still Fire Blast anyway, since he's already this low. Okay, nope, he got it. He got the bait. So now I can... Nah, that's fine. I'll just spike down. He might double. Nope. Okay, good. So now to figure out what could come in or what's next. It probably is Dragonite. It probably is a Dragonite here or a Gyarados. It's probably both of them, honestly. Or maybe a Starmie and then a Dragonite. So if it is that, then I think we still lose anyway. So definitely keeping Lottie would have been better for me, but I wanted to make the play with the Scizor. Or I wanted to make the play on the Scizor to Draco, but it didn't work out. And also that boom crit definitely mattered a lot there. But it's fine. What to do? Well, it's now or never. I'm going into you on... Oh, okay. I'll just Spore. Sub, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so here comes Shadow Ball, and we die to a crit. Amazing. Alright, hopefully we don't die to Thunderbolt. Alright, GG. So, that sucks. I don't like ending on a loss, so I'll do one more game, and that'll be that. But that crit was so ass. So, alright, this will be the last game of the live. So, we have a lead Azelf again, so lead Azelf. We're gonna Iron Head it first, just break the Sash. See what else he goes for, and he might even taunt me too. Just Yui's. It's Banded. Okay, that's very bad. And there's a fucking mag. Okay, I'll just get a Brox. Hopefully we don't die. We don't. A burn would have been perfect here, but it's fine. Alright, what I can do is I'm just gonna go Speaking and then just Surf. I'm not happy about it at all because we have to force this. I mean, actually, no, we can force the Azelf to Boom, so it's actually better for me. So I'll take that. So on the Boom, I'll go into you, and hopefully we don't die to it. Okay, well we don't, but Mag comes in here, and we just try to spike and die instead. So now we go back into I go you, and I just Spore whatever comes in. So it's not the best thing in the world, but I'll take whatever we can get. Actually, I'm gonna sub here. I want to see what their switching is. I'm not gonna attack them. I just want to sub here too, or first. Well, they do that. Okay, now we Spore you. All right, and now we can sub one more time. Lottie. Okay, I'll punch this thing for damage, even if it is a little bit. All right, so let's see how much we get on this. I'll take that. That's good damage. I'll definitely take that damage. So now what I can do is, one, I can keep you alive, and two, see, I don't know if you're Specs or not. I think this is Scarfed, so I think Speaking can actually set up on this. So let's see. No, it's Specs. It's Specs. That's definitely Specs damage. All right, we have to rest here. Alright, now we have to Sleep Talk and hope we get a Calm Mind. Or, I mean, if we get a Calm Mind, this is good, but let's see. Of course not. Yeah, this is why I don't like doing this. Because we never get it, so. We just never get it. Okay. Yeah, this is just tough. So we're gonna die now. And yeah, I'll just let it go. So losing Suicune is very ass. Just suit you and then kill you. I'll just crunch anyway since we're gonna have to take the damage. I mean, again, I wasn't very okay with that play. Okay, we kill that. I'll take that. Now here comes Dragonite. So Dragonite will come in Otar. I'll just Stone Edge. Okay, we do a lot, and he misses. Okay, hold up. We might be able to come back. Maybe. Now we miss. But we actually lived it, so if we can land this one, we might be set. Come on, T-Tar. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna need you to land this one for me. I'm really gonna need you to land this one. Come on. Come on, T-Tar. Good shit, buddy. Good shit. Okay, T-Tar might actually bring this back for us. T-Tar might actually do it. Yeah, I have to do it again. DD's. He's Life Orb. I think we still have this. I think. Good shit. That's annoying. But I think we still got it. That should be the game. GG. Okay, good. I mean, I think what I should have done was actually sack Breloom and then go back into Lottie. Then I would have had it, but that was just way too close. But yeah, as you can see, the DPP metagame is very aggro. Like, there's a lot you really have to know, or I mean, it's not like this metagame is hard to get into, but it's just that you have to keep your checks around so that we don't get fucked over by these 4 right here. Like, these 4, or actually these 3, can be game enders. Mostly these two right here. Double Dragon is very good. Or I mean, Mag into Drag is just good. Like, Drag Mag is just great on teams like these. Just because, again, once you get rid of the Steel type, like Skarmory, then it's free. These two are very free. So, as you can see, like, he also had Azel to pivot around too. He had probably, like, Rockstar on this too. Actually, no, that had to be Rockstar. That had to be a Rockstar. So, again, he just has all the pieces for an offensive DPP team. So, yeah, as you can see, this metagame is very oppressive. Very. So, you got to keep your checks and balances. Got to keep your checks and balances in DPP, because if you don't, then you end up losing them. Like I almost did. Like, I think in this game, like, okay, when it came to the Lottie play, I definitely think I should have went Tar instead of actually going Suicune, because Suicune actually could have won here, because DD Dragonite doesn't really handle Suicune that well, especially with it having Life Orb plus lefties, plus a sand damage being racked up on it. So after Suicune gets a Calm Mind up, you just surf through, and Dragonite can pretty much die in like 2 hits, which is really crazy. Especially with the Rocks up too. I think I already mentioned that, but yeah, with Rocks up plus Sand and Life Orb and Surf damage coming on, this thing is not going to stay around long. Like, it comes in, it can DD, potentially, or actually no, it has to attack. It has to attack Suicune. It can't really DD that well. Yeah, it can't really DD that well. Or I guess it could DD, then take the damage, but then it pretty much has like 2 hits in it. So it dies after like another hit. But yeah, again, I made the wrong play letting Suicune go down like that. Especially since he was locked in with the Specs Lottie. So I should have went Tar there. Then I could have pursued it, and then I wouldn't have been in this kind of position. And also, since the Scissor was slow, Fire Blast was guaranteed to knock that out. Or it wasn't guaranteed, but as you saw, like Tar was able to pretty much like clean up the rest of the game here, which is honestly insane. I did not think we'd actually win this, but yeah. Also, we actually got pretty lucky as well in terms of keeping Breloom healthy, because Breloom definitely changed up the pace of this game due to the fact that we landed the Spore on that. So yeah, the reason why I didn't like hard Spore on there is because I wasn't sure. Like, I mean, if I did Spore, it still would have been good for me either way. But I think subbing there was better just to see what his switching was going to be, because he was locked into Thunderbolt. It wouldn't have made too much. Like, in my opinion, I don't think it would have made sense for him to just keep clicking Thunderbolt. But I guess he went with that Para, which makes sense in a way. But yeah, again, I'm just slowly trying to understand how this metagame is like flowing, and it's a very interesting metagame. It's just a very offensive metagame. But again, it will take you time to understand like the teams and such. Like, all teams are pretty much offensive. They all have some type of sweeper, or they have two types of sweepers. But it's mostly going to be like Dragonite or Gyarados at the end for most teams, or a combination of all 3. Dragonite, Gyarados, and then like T-Tar or something. But yeah, that covers the this live. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord Bushido gang, and subscribe for some more content on the channel. Also, follow me on my Pokemino and check out my Smeagol profile. All those links will be down in the description. Trying to reach my 400 sub goal before the end of the year, so let's try and hit that goal as soon as we can. And yeah, so be safe, wash your hands, and also have a good Saturday too. It's a nice Saturday out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, peace out.